At first glance, the Mekong River Basin in Cambodia looks like paradise. The river stretches wide and calm, its banks lined with lush green forests and quiet villages. From above, it's hard to imagine that this peaceful scene hides anything dangerous. Yet beneath that calm surface lies a world full of challenges and risks that shape everyday life for the people who live here. In the dense forests surrounding the river, venomous snakes slither through the undergrowth, poisonous insects swarm near the wetlands, and wild animals roam freely. For the locals, these are part of daily life. But for outsiders, the environment feels unforgiving. One mistake in these waters, and nature quickly reminds you who's in charge. For generations, people on both sides of this river have built their lives here, fishing, farming, and trading across the banks. But despite being neighbors, the river has kept them apart. With no bridge to connect them, their only way across has always been small wooden boats. During the dry season, it's manageable. But when the rainy season comes, the water turns fierce. The current becomes strong enough to overturn boats in seconds. Every year, lives are lost trying to cross this same river that gives them life. This is the silent struggle that many Cambodians face, living so close to opportunity, yet cut off by geography. It's a story of beauty and hardship existing side by side, a story that sets the stage for something big about to change forever. The Mekong River is both Cambodia's greatest gift and its toughest challenge. Stretching across thousands of kilometers, it feeds the land, powers agriculture, and sustains millions of lives. But at the same time, it divides people, slows trade, and limits how fast the country can grow. It's a lifeline and a barrier all at once. In the northeastern province of Kratie, the Mekong defines everything. This city, built along the river's curve, thrives on its water and rich ecology. Here the Kratie port stands as one of Cambodia's most vital trade hubs. Through this port, boats loaded with rice, cassava, and rubber flow down to Phnom Penh port, which handles about a quarter of Cambodia's national cargo. Kratie alone manages over 60% of the province's waterborne trade, making it the beating heart of local commerce. But while goods can travel downstream with ease, people often cannot. For farmers, traders, and tourists, moving between the river's two sides is a daily frustration. Roads that could connect the regions are either too far away or in poor condition. Crossing by boat takes time, and when monsoon rains arrive, it becomes dangerous or impossible. Imagine losing access to your local market or school just because the river's current grew stronger overnight. That's the reality for thousands who live here. And this isolation has a price. For a country where agriculture remains the economic backbone, any disruption to the flow of goods and people limits growth. The Mekong gives Cambodia its fertile soil, providing 65 billion cubic meters of water every year. Yet it also cuts off that same prosperity from reaching its full potential. For years, this challenge has left Cambodia in a difficult position, blessed with natural wealth, but constrained by its geography. And so, the dream of building a bridge across this powerful river became not just an engineering goal, but a national aspiration. For decades, Cambodia dreamed of building a bridge across the Mekong River, a link that would finally unite the communities divided by water. But what sounds simple on paper turned out to be a massive challenge in reality. The idea had been discussed for years. Local officials and engineers studied the river, sketched designs, and drafted plans. Yet every time the project was proposed, the same problems resurfaced: high cost, technical difficulty, and slow return on investment. The Mekong's terrain is unpredictable. Deep water, fast currents, and a shifting riverbed make construction extremely risky. When Cambodia reached out for help, many potential partners from other countries inspected the site but quickly backed out. Some said the soil wasn't stable enough. Others believed the cost couldn't be justified. And since Cambodia's economy is still developing, the government alone couldn't fund such a large-scale project. Meanwhile, people kept waiting. Farmers continued to cross the river on small wooden boats. Merchants risked their lives to trade goods, and families were separated by geography that seemed impossible to overcome. For the locals, the dream of a bridge felt like a distant promise, something everyone wanted but no one believed would ever happen. But then, in 2022, a new chapter began. Cambodia turned to a partner with both the experience and the will to take on difficult projects, China. What followed would change not just one province, but Cambodia's entire transport landscape. When Cambodia reached out to China in 2022, it wasn't just looking for money, it was looking for a partner who could turn an impossible dream into reality. And China was ready to take on the challenge. After several rounds of talks, a Shanghai-based Chinese construction company officially took responsibility for what would become Cambodia's longest bridge, a landmark project on the Mekong River. The bridge is officially known as the Kratie, or Kratie Mekong River Bridge. It stretches over 1,700 meters in length and 13.5 meters in width, large enough to support steady traffic across both sides of the river. But this isn't just a bridge. The project also includes 33.5 kilometers of connecting highways, crucial links that will connect National Highway 7 in Kratie City to the planned National Highway 60B on the opposite side. The total investment, $200 million. Construction began in January 2023, and the target completion date is September 2025. As of mid-2025, about 96% of the main structure is complete, meaning the bridge is nearly ready to open. Once finished, it won't only transform local travel. It will reshape Cambodia's position in the entire region. The bridge is designed to become part of a cross-border economic corridor directly linking Cambodia with Laos, Vietnam, and Thailand. In the future, trucks carrying agricultural goods, machinery, and raw materials will be able to move smoothly across borders instead of being delayed by ferries or poor roads. For the people of Kratie, this means safety and opportunity. No more dangerous boat rides across rushing water. For traders, it means faster, cheaper, and more predictable transport. And for Cambodia as a whole, it represents something much greater. A concrete symbol of national progress and regional connection. But that raises a deeper question. Why is China willing to invest $200 million in such a project? What does China gain from helping Cambodia build this super bridge?